Hey, this is Matt Pichet, the Fruitful Investor and your investing coach. And today's video is about why I overpay for Kitchener-Waterloo rental properties. Now you might be thinking, why would you want to pay for properties, especially when it comes to rental properties? The problem is, a lot of people are looking for the home run deal and they're not making as much money as they possibly could. Everybody wants to get the good deal, but you know what? Sometimes you just can't, and sometimes it just makes sense to overpay or pay market value for a property, and I'll show you here in a second. Now, one of the reasons why I overpay for Kitchener properties is if the property fits my system. If it fits my system, I'm definitely going to jump on it. I'll be more willing to pay over market value for it, okay? So if you watch my videos and you know me, you know that I specialize in single family properties here in Kitchener-Waterloo in Cambridge, Ontario, Canada. Now, for example, if a semi-detached home is for sale in Forest Heights, which is one of my target neighborhoods, I'm definitely going to want to jump on it and probably pay more to get it in my portfolio. Why? Because I specialize in that area. I know exactly the kind of tenant I'm going to get. I know exactly how I'm going to renovate that property. I know exactly the most likely the layout of that rental property because I know that area so well. So this is why I want to add more properties to my portfolio that fit my system, okay? So properties in Forest Heights, Dune, Stanley Park, all in Kitchener, and in some pockets near Franklin Boulevard in Cambridge. Those are my target area. So if a property comes up for sale in there, I'm going to want to jump on it with myself or my partners as well. So let's go over an example. Let's see if it makes sense to overpay on a property. So as I said, I specialize in semi-detached homes in Forest Heights, Kitchener, okay? So these properties are generally $270,000, okay? For a semi-detached property in Forest Heights. Now let's say there's a bidding war or there's multiple offers or the market's really hot at that time and I have to overpay for that property. A lot of you watching this video will not because you listen to all the gurus who say you gotta beat down the seller, get the lowest price possible and screw the seller, okay? Not really my style. Let's say I paid $275 for this property. I overpay because there was multiple offers. Which, again, a lot of people say when you're investing, don't get into multiple offer situations. You're an investor. Well, let's say I did. Keep that in mind that I paid $275 for this, okay? Now, the mortgage pay down on this property, because I know my tenants so well, I know how to renovate these properties for my specific tenant, I'm going to have this thing rented easily. I already know that. I have properties in this area. They're easily rented, okay? So in 5 years of having this rented, I'm going to pay down, let's say mortgage pay down, okay, $24,000, let's say, make sure I get these numbers right, $760. Okay, I pay down $24,000, $25,000 in principal loan pay down thanks to my tenant because I bought this property. Now, I overpaid $5,000, okay? I've already made $25,000, okay? Whereas most of you would have walked away, you would have made nothing. Could have made something on another deal, but on this deal, you would have made nothing because you said, oh, I'm too good for that, I'm not overpaying. I did, look what just happened. Second reason why is appreciation. Can't spell today. Okay, so the typical market appreciation in Kitchener is 4 to 6%. I'll just write that right here. 4 to 6% per year appreciation. Now that's very conservative. This year alone in 2016, over 2015, we've seen 10% alone in 1 year. Well, that's not really realistic. The market trend is usually around 4 to 6%, but we're conservative investors, okay? So I'm going to use 3% appreciation, which is highly unlikely for the next 5 years, but I'm going to be conservative just to prove a point to you. Let's say the Kitchener market only goes up 3% every year, which is pretty much inflation, okay? That means I've made, where's my number? Okay, that means the property is now worth, at that point, $313. Now, this $313,000 was based off of market value of $270. That's what the 3% was based on. Remember, I paid $275. Okay, so that means after 5% commission, so I sell the property at $313, I pay $275. I sell the property at I pay 5% realtor commission and $2,000 for closing costs. That leaves me with a profit of $20,000 right on the money. So, again, I overpaid by $5 grand. Even taking that into account, I still made $20,000 in 5 years on appreciation alone. But we're not done yet. Cash flow, the third way you make money in real estate. Okay, what do I got here? Okay, so the property's gonna cash flow $200 a month for the next 5 years. Okay, $200 a month is very typical for these types of single-family deals. I can find these type of deals all day long in Kitchener, Waterloo, and Cambridge. So cash flow is $200 for 5 years. That means I made $12,000 on cash. That's even after property managers and after 5% maintenance and vacancy. Okay, I still made $12,000 in cash flow. But let's be conservative. Again, let's say the tenants screwed me around, at some point in those 5 years, and I had to dish out $3 grand in late fees and tenant turnover, so I only actually made $9,000. Let's be conservative here. So I made $9,000 on cash flow alone. If you add the $9,000 to $20,000 and then $25,000 here, that leaves me with a total profit of $53,670. That's if I bought the property on my own. If you partnered with me on this specific deal and we split the deals 50-50, which is how my partnerships work, you and I would have both made $26,835 after all costs. Okay? Now, a lot of people would have walked away from that deal. I ain't overpaying on rental properties. There's no way I'm getting into a a bidding war on a rental property. There's no way I'm doing that. Well, I did in this, example, and I walked away with $53,000 or $26,000 for the partnership. Was that a smart deal? Was this a smart investment in this case? Yes. So it definitely makes sense to overpay for properties when they fit your exact system. Again, a lot of people are looking for that home run deal. They have to win in all ways in order to invest in real estate. That's just not the way it works in real life. Okay, so this is the tip. I hope you learned something from this because this is pretty eye-opening when you see it in real numbers right in front of your face. I hope you learned something. If you learned anything, please click like right below this video. It takes you 2 seconds, but it goes a long way telling my videos get more views so I can continue to build my business to help more people like you invest in real estate. See you in the next video.
Put your money in that real estate.
Hey, before you click another video, I want to give you some free stuff. You like free stuff, right? Click on the first link below this video and get my book, Single Family Investing Made Simple, absolutely free. Read as I walk a real-life client through the entire investing process from start to finish and document it for you. Click on the second link and get my other book, The Real Estate Investor's Handbook to Freedom. This book is a must-have for any investor looking to take their business and life to the next level. And last but not least, get my third and best book, 101 Single Family Investing Tips. Inside, you'll find 101 proven and tested investment strategies that I use every single day in my business in order to grow my wealth and manage my portfolio. I hope you take advantage of all the knowledge below, and don't forget to click like and subscribe so we can get more of these awesome tips. See you in the next video.